Okay, folks, so for the benefit of you guys watching this on YouTube, we definitely haven't had to re-record this beginning 6 times. We are playing Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. I've started playing this a little bit before on stream and made a mess of all the characters and didn't know the mechanics. So I think I finally got it figured out, and we're going to be starting again today. Meanwhile, I just want to say a big thanks to the Tech Geek for 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much. That's really kind of you and a great way to start the stream. Cheers, man. That's awesome. Thank you. Sub bombs are always welcome. So let's get some appreciation in the chat if we can, please. Right, so we're going to start a brand new game. Generate 2 characters, and during this playthrough, certainly through the first few episodes, you're going to see me giving a few games away from GOG.com. They've kindly given me a few codes to give out, and that's just I just want to say thanks to them and go and check them out. They've got a sale on until the 30th of March with loads of cool stuff on sale. Right, let's take a look at this. We're going to play classic mode, which is just standard difficulty. I'm going to generate 2 new characters. Thanks again, Tech Geek. That's awesome. Thanks. And I approve the use of all the emotes in chat there, folks. Thanks. Show your appreciation. Put your hands together. We need like a clap emote or something like that. Actually, I need to do bit emotes. I've got some slots available for those. So I'm going to be playing as the main character on this. I'm thinking at the moment as a sort of... I'll mention again, the classes aren't set in stone. They are just suggested skills and attributes. I think it's like a classless system, this. So I'm thinking of an archer character combined with some sort of magic user as the second one. And we'll pick up some NPCs or more characters on the way. None of them are really NPCs, but we'll go with that. You're always happy to catch me online. You seem so much happier after World of Tanks. Yes, it's funny. A lot of people have been talking about that recently, but just exploring so many different games and finding such wonderful stuff out there that I'd missed. This included in the meantime. It's great, and to play a nice variety as well. I was talking about the Yorkshire Dales Brewery and we went and looked at the beer. You got a 90-pint barrel from them 2 years ago. We're staying at My Way with a proper pump. 90 pints, that would keep you going for a bit. No, it was the Station Brewery at Richmond, which is literally my local one. It's a fairly recent one compared to others. I don't know where the Yorkshire Dales Brewery is. There's another one. I think it's down near Otley or Ossett or somewhere. They make Yorkshire Blonde, which is a really nice beer. That's a cracking one as well. So let's get these characters rolled up. I'm going to pick one of you guys just to use your Twitch name as the second character in this. Let's just put that on Ranger. It's going to be roughly what I want. And we'll modify the stats in a bit. So who wants to be a second character on this? Let's just Alt-tab out second. Given that game away. Next time we're going to be giving away Dead Cells. Alright, we're going to pick, how do I do this? I think it's winner. It's going to be, this isn't for the giveaway by the way. Pan? Pan's been picked again? Pan was picked last time. This is just for the benefit of, or the beauty, the privilege of being player number 2 in this, in name only. It's rigged. It's definitely rigged. Yorkshire Dales Brewery is in Askrigg. Oh, that isn't far from me at all. We're going to make you a wizard. A wizard was definitely the class to pick. We'll probably make you male as well. In fact, I'm going to do this first because there's a particular hairstyle I want for this. AI personality, loyal, random, knight, rascal, maniac, judge. I think I'm going to have no AI, so I think we have better control over this. You've been looking out for Yorkshire Blonde, but haven't found it? It maybe is just too far away. I don't know. Wow, thanks Tech Geek. Thanks for the bits there. That's really generous and really appreciated at the moment as well. Thanks. So wizard voice we'll go with. We'll keep the skin colour, but head. Let's see, what have we got? Something with a bit of a mask on, maybe. Darkened eyes. Forked beard. There's some weird looking ones. I think I quite like the mask looking things. Maybe not that much. That one will do. The hair. I have a particular hairstyle in mind. It is indeed that one. Let's give it some colour. What should we go with? Purple rinse. No, that looks like Phyllis from Coronation Street, if anyone's old enough to remember her. We'll go with blue. We'll go with blue. And the underwear, the critical underwear, really matters. Except that. Oh, no, look at the skills, actually. So these are quite cool. So we can customize all these as well. As a wizard, weapon skills aren't going to be important. Defense, willpower. Improves your saving throws against fear, charm, stunned. Okay. I can see that being good. Geomancer and pyrokinetic. Now they're the like spell schools that you'll start with. I think we'll stick with those. Scoundrel skills. I think that's going to be me. Witchcraft has a nice one as well because... No, it's not in there. I beg your pardon, it's not in there. We're going to get the pet speak one. Personality? Charisma? I don't think you need that. Oh, it's talent for charming, intimidating, and reasoning. No, I think we'll take that point out of there. Because I'm going to be the voice piece of the party. The charming ranger. The charming rogue, the lovable rogue. I'm going to play that character again. Let's see. Craftsmanship, however. Lawmaster. Telekinesis. Moving items from a distance. That could be good. Crafting. I'm not sure about that. Nasty deeds. I think that's going to be me again. So can we pick another spell school, maybe? Water? Or just armor, bodybuilding, shield specialist? No, I don't think so. Or we can't save it, can we? Well, telekinesis might come in useful. Or I might put it into... What's scoundrel do? Scoundrel skills. Does it show me what they are? Or not? I'll take that out because I don't know what it does. I think I will want like at least 1 point in all the other spells and stuff. At some point. Not marksman. Well, let's put it in this. You're going to have some water skills. Although you won't be using them at first, I think. Right, talents. Right, the know-it-all. The know-it-all's good. Decreases everyone's attitude towards you by 20. Put 1 extra point in intelligence. An extra range on the spells. I might leave it at that. Stench. Melee opponents find you less attractive in combat. That's a good one for a wizard, I think. You have the charisma of a rock. I wouldn't say you had that much. Right, okay. Let's accept that. Can I change the skills? It won't let me change that. I can play with abilities. I'll leave that as it is. That's going to be fine. Unless I just go all out. We could risk it. Perception. Make you blind as a bat. No, I'll just leave it at that. That's playing around too much before I know what I'm doing. So accept that one. And then for my character... I love character creation in games. Usually the hardest bit is picking a name. But I like creating a rogue voice.
Have I got anything that needs a good firing?
I may have a blade or two that could use a honing.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Better to detonate that.
Careful.
Oh, there's not a lot of
Perhaps I
choice
can
there.
detonate
Okay.
that explosive from a distance.
I thought there might... Oh, I didn't choose. I might need to change that for Pan. One that looks like me. I don't think there's anything on here that looks vaguely like me. We'll go with that. We'll have to get decent head going on. Without making us look like twins. Kind of like the plain one, to be quite honest. Skin. Very, very dark colours there. Honey glow. August sun. Let's go with that for a ranger, an outdoorsy type. Hair. We could go with that, like the Aragorn look, couldn't we? A bit muscular. Someone who's gone like all out on arms day and totally skipped leg day. I think we'll go with that. Jet black, brown sable. Pink green. Doesn't look jet black to me. It's got like a browny tinge to it. I'll go with brown sable. And we need the underwear, the epic underwear. There we go. I look like some sort of wrestler. Right, okay, let's customize this. The ranger. I don't think I can change my starting skills. As far as I know. Oh, I can. Okay. Treat poisoning. Oh, that might be good. I would lose some of these, but I get treat poison. I can probably avoid poison to start with, but that looks like something I'm going to pick up fairly soon. And this is under marksman, is it? I'm guessing these are marksman skills. Nice, okay. Ranged power stance improves damage with bow and crossbow at the cost of precision. I never like something that gives you more of a chance to miss. Especially in RNG-based games. Maybe I'll knock that out. And take that instead. And ricochet. Normal arrow that deals 14 to 21 piercing damage and forks off. I like that. It forks off to the next target up to 4 times within 8 meters. Oh, that's just too good. Okay, we've got that. Dexterity is going to need to be high. Range, not so much. Speed, perception. Okay, let's accept that. That's good to me. Oh, sorry, I should have done these as well at the same time. Weapons. We're going to be a bow user, without a doubt. That's going to be my my specialist subject. Defense. It looks like I've got nothing in defense. We'll go with that then. Expert marksman. We shall keep. Personality. Oh, it's giving me the blacksmithing and law master and stuff. Pan's going to be the law master. I don't need... Actually, it doesn't say that you need intelligence to be a law master, so maybe I'll leave it on this. I wouldn't mind some bartering and charisma stuff, though. That's crafting. Blacksmithing allows you to repair my own items. Choices. And I want some nasty deeds stuff as well. At least a couple in those. There's so much to pick. I'm not going to need those to start with. So let's have charisma. And let's go with that. I quite like that. And we shall pick up some nasty skills as well. Accept. Okay, I think we're done. What an odd combination. We've got the names right. I think we're good to go. Let's jump in. Yes. And off we go. Hey, Trollsium.
The sorcerers of Riverlong
a new restart.
And healed the wounded through a great power called Source. But a terrible darkness invaded the land, and Source was forever tainted. The sorcerers who once healed now only destroy, and madness has overtaken them. A few brave Source hunters are all that stand between Riverlong and the dark power that threatens to destroy it. Wherever Source appears, hunters follow.
So we have a murder to investigate at the start of this, if I remember right. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. That's the motto of the party, I think. That's our advertising slogan.
Rise and shine, Master Source Hunters. The captain wants you up on deck. Hear them calls? Means we're close to shore. I don't ever you go in there, Master Source Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry enough for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's Source that did the counselor in. Source in a city like Sicil, nowhere safe anymore. Here they are, Captain Sir.
God's blessings on you, hunters. You'll be happy to hear we've reached Sicil. But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look.
He reminds me of Captain
Those are
Pugwash, that guy.
warships, and they're blocking our passage. We'll get you as close to the city as we can, and drop you off on the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the loose. If we are to get justice for the Counselor, you'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, Source Hunters.
A sorcerer on the loose. And not me. That's an AC/DC song? Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Never heard of it. I might have heard the song. Crap with song titles and bands. I thought it was going to be our work slogan. We march into the village square with a banner saying, Dirty Deeds Done, Dirt Cheap. Get your dirty deeds done here. Right, okay. So we kind of know what we're doing a bit more. Yeah, I love that blue hair. Oh, I should have changed the portrait. It's too late to do it now, isn't it? Never mind. We'll say you're wearing a wig because you burnt the original hair off. Broad skulls? Shells? We're going to have a bit of a look around
If I
here.
didn't know there were orc ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that'll strike with neither warning nor mercy.
Make sure I'm not missing anything. We've got a scroll here.
Is that a corpse? What's it doing here alone?
What, did you expect it to have an entourage?
Rejoice, for the statues have granted my wish. Their whimsical nature, however, must not be taken lightly. So before I soar through the sky like an eagle, I shall attempt a mere hop from the cliffs down at the beach. This should be a small feat for the man that can fly. If this experiment is successful, the sun shall be my next target. Yeah, we'll take it that wasn't successful then. And a rain scroll and a
Can
conversation.
you believe this? The man jumped off a cliff at the behest of some statues, of all things.
Great deeds require the occasional leap of faith. I myself might have done the same.
Pure madness. How could someone be so utterly naive?
Skeptical
Agreed.
pan.
Call me skeptical, but a little proof goes a long way for the rational mind.
Hint. Right, let's get that set on there. Where are we? Shells. I'm not going to pick up all the crap if I can avoid it. A backpack. That's well hidden in there. The only thing I have found... can I just open mine up? Can I take the whole lot? Can I take the backpack as well? Oh! Fireball scroll. Center pan. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. It seems a little loud. That'll do. Apply and accept. Okay. Back. And off we go. Resume. Yeah, the only thing I found with this game is that you sort of... to see all these pop up, you have to hold down the left Alt key. And it's not toggleable. It'd be nice if it was, so I have to hold it down the whole damn time. There is an auto hotkey sort of script you can run, which toggles it on and off. But I tried it, and unfortunately, when you put that on, it means you can't Alt-Tab out of the game. Which is not going to be a problem for most people, but for streamers, that is a major issue. Is there anything down here I need to find, or are we heading back to the start? It looks like going back to the start. I don't think these shells are worth picking up. You do get a little bit of money. Let's say that. I don't think you get anything worth having out of them. Not picking up all the crap. Where's the real Mark? And what have you done with him? I know. It's just that you can... The reason I'm not picking up all the crap is that I'm going to have to run around with the damn Alt key held down all the time. And it's going to get a bit monotonous on the thumb. And that was the only mod I could find that did it. It wasn't a mod as such, it was an auto hotkey script.
Source hunters, how did they find us?
Take the stone to the temple. These whelps will be easy to crush.
As you say, Madam Conduit.
Ha! Well, let's show them a thing or two. We have firepower. In Oodles now, we've got 2 ranged
Arise,
characters.
fair dead. Seize upon our enemies.
This should be fun. Here's some more stream engagement. What are you doing, Tech Geek? Just chatting. What have you been up to this weekend then? Apart from being incredibly generous on my stream. So what have we got? We've got just a standard attack. I think it's... I've got some healing abilities on here. I've got fire arrows. Okay. That's a one-use action, isn't it? A fire arrow. Can you also delay? Is there an option to delay your turn? There is, but is that it there? No, that's flee. That's delay your turn. So if I wanted, I could get Pan to do something. I could delay the turn. We'll save the fire arrow. And I want to try this one, this ricochet. Let's go on there. Quite nice. Quite nice. Not bad. Not bad. And let's get some. Let's run out the way. Right, Pan. What have you got? We've got the Staff of Magus, the Boulder Bash. It creates an oil surface where it lands. That's 5. Unfortunately, I haven't got enough points to do the next one, but I think an oil surface is going to be a good one. Whoa, they're oiled. They're just dead, actually. Right, let's run away. I don't want to get you shot. Mark's turn. I'm going to delay because I want to set that guy on fire. So let's move in. That's 5 use. So I can only go to there. Oh, I might have misjudged this. Ah, no, I haven't. No, I haven't. I was silly. I was picking the wrong thing. Nicely done. I think we've got a good team going here.
Something about escaping with a stone.
Stolen from this dungeon, I imagine. Can we get inside?
Let's go find out.
Those thieves were more than petty criminals. Their leader gave life to the dead. What stone could they have been so keen on taking?
We can't well turn away from such an odious show of source. Let's investigate the tomb and see what answers it might reveal.
Indeed. For all we know, these dark-dealing thieves may be involved with Councillor Jake's murder.
It's funny, the chat between the two. Tech Geek, thank you very much for the sub there, and for 4 months. Thank you very much. That's cracking support. You've been moving into a new place this week and setting up your Steam cache server. That sounds complicated. Hey, Captain Mikado. I hope all is well with you and your family. It's very well here, thanks. We're doing well. Apart from the kids are starting to suffer from cabin fever a little bit. They're actually better when they had schoolwork to do, because it's been a weekend. Whoop. Oh, okay, accept. And today, when they've had nothing to do and they're limited in how much they can go outside, they're kind of getting like bored and not sure what to spend all their time on without getting stuck on technology the whole time. But yeah, they're fine. It's like minor complaints. A shovel? A shovel. Let me get the shovel. This is supposed to be for... Does it say what it's for, actually? Send to Pan? I know it's for digging stuff and looking for like buried treasure, but I don't know how you would recognise what buried treasure is. A rain scroll. Send that to Pan, I think. How are you doing anyway? Your auto sub got cancelled? Oh, that's not good. I know Twitch has strange issues with... The hell is that? With things. It's a massive shell. I don't want to see the thing that wriggles out of there. Twitch and YouTube have issues with subs and followers and everything getting cancelled and notifications getting turned off. It seems like it's a creaky system on both platforms. Is this the right way? Have I missed where I wanted to be? I think I wanted to be up here. Yeah, I did. Great Red Shark. Have I messed with this before? Yes, briefly. The last stream I did of this was about a week ago. Oh, I meant to change the talents. Crap. I was going to change the talents on my range. I don't know what they are. And yeah, I didn't understand the leveling system, the skill point system, the mechanics, the class system, and I didn't get very far into it. I got to the city and didn't really investigate any murders very far at all. And I thought, right, before we get any further, now I know what I'm doing. I'm going to generate the characters how I wanted to. However, I forgot to just check on... I did the abilities, and I didn't do the talents, which is annoying. Pragmatic. Crafting is increased by 1. Oh no, that's something else. Okay, it's this. Bully. Bully boosts non-magical attacks by 50% against opponents with slowed. Well, that's quite good anyway. An arrow recovery. The things I would probably want anyway. So, that's not too bad. But pet speak was one, which kind of fits with a ranger, I think. We tried talking to this rat before, but we couldn't do it. Pet Pal is... That's the one, isn't it? Yeah, super fun. Can we... We can't... I think what I might do is try and break into that chest. That'll do. What do we get? Thread? An aged robe? I think we're just going to sell this stuff. And an arrow shaft. Cool. Could do with an auto loot as well, maybe. That would be nice. I take it you've played the game before then? Bone pile. Yeah, so I'm still very much a noob at this. Are these empty or are these got anything in? Oh, they have got stuff in. An oil flask. Fire arrows. Nice. Smoke grenade. Anything? No. Okay, so let's stand back. Let's switch to Milady over here. Ooh. I was expecting it to take the whole lot out. Never mind. We get past.
Careful, there's a mine in the middle of our path.
Someone must have an interest in protecting whatever's kept there.
Can you disarm them? You need a... right, let's stand back. Stand back. Stand back. Let's change the formation to that. There, that's better. And then we don't have people walking alongside and going into mines. Attack. Nice. We'll keep our distance from them. Oh, a crossbow. A light old crossbow. I can't kill it. That was my first response was to try and kill it. Alright, let's go and get a fight going. Just looking at what the time was. I've got some games to give away shortly. Beer! Excellent. There's been so many beer references just since I started streaming. It's like it's trying to tell me something. I think the last beer I had was... No, it wasn't a Yorkshire Blonde. It was actually a Guinness. Before I went to see Mark Watson, stand-up comedian, one night. What's that? A cooking pot. Do we actually need that with us, or is that just crap to sell? Don't think... Do we need bones? I don't know if we need bones. That's locked. We don't have no time. We're looking for keys.